Hey everybody, it's Mike with Asymmetrical Preparedness. This video is called Female Preppers. And basically it's just, talking to the females out there. But this applies to everybody. I don't really think there's much in the prepping world that is specific to females or specific to men. It's really generalized. Plus, I'm one of the people that feels that women can pretty much do almost everything men can do, and vice versa. But there are differences. We are better. Men are better at some things. Women are better at some things. Just like I'm better at some things, you're better at some things. We're all different. I mean, I'm not here to talk about who's better in what category, because that's a personal thing. It's not a carte blanche, women are this way, men are this way, because it's not true. Everybody's an individual. So remember that, man or woman. You are important, you are an asset, and basically, talking to women out there, I think it's awesome when women are involved in prepping. That's super cool to me, because it does tend to be a male-dominated idea or area of interest. You guys know what I'm saying. I would say, typically speaking, I'm pretty sure there's probably more men into prepping than females. I could be wrong, but it's really cool when, I'm lucky. I've been blessed with an awesome wife that, has always been on board with prepping. Not always as much as she is now, but she's 100% on board. And I'm so blessed by her, and I'm so blessed to be an equal partner in a wonderful relationship. And I hope you guys are all too. But if you're not, just keep your head high, stay positive. Man or woman, since this is for women, speaking towards women, please don't feel like it's difficult to approach a group, a MAG, a mutual assistance group, as, say, a single female, because you feel you don't have as much to offer. That's a load of crap. You have just as much to offer as anybody else does, because it may be a male-dominated group. It'd be nice to have other women there, so that you have other women to talk with and stuff like that. Just like guys, it'd be really awkward, if I was a single guy just going to a prepper group of only women. So you guys know what I'm saying. But everybody has unique skill sets and things to offer. And if you concentrate on your skills, on what you're good at, hone your skills, gain more skills, and do everything you can to be more of an asset. And that applies to men and women. That's why I almost don't like making a video called Female Preppers, because first off, I'm a guy. I don't really have much to speak about women. It'd be a better thing for my wife to talk about. She's just probably never going to be on camera, though. She doesn't like being on camera. And because I feel that it's just not really, there's not enough of a difference, and everybody's so different. It's hard to speak to it. I don't like to generalize, because everybody has strengths and weaknesses. There are women out there that can outshoot me. I'm a very good shooter, but there are women out there that can outperform me on the range, especially like a competition shooting range, because I'm not a competition shooter. And there's women out there that could probably take me in a physical confrontation. No doubt about it. There's always somebody bigger, badder, stronger, tougher, luckier than you are. It's not a man or woman thing. I feel personally that women are just as much of an asset to a prepper group, a mutual assistance group, as a man. And they offer unique skill sets that some of us men fail to realize the importance of, like the nurturing aspect, the listening aspect, the companionship aspect, there's a lot of variety in skill sets in every individual. But women kind of tend to excel in certain areas where men are a little weaker. and vice versa. And like I'm saying, this isn't just across the board. Everybody's different. So, I'm not trying to throw anybody in a certain category. But you women out there, be proud of the fact that you're on board with prepping. That is super awesome. You know, I'd say the same thing for guys, though. If you're in the asset column versus the liability column, that's a good thing. And just, I don't know. I would say, don't worry about the fact of, like, say, and this is generalizing again, say you're not tactical. Okay, so what? There's a lot of guys that aren't tactical either. You know? A lot of guys that think they're tactical and they're not. Also. So, don't think less of yourself, and don't ever think that you don't have as much as anybody else does to offer a group. Women are a vital part in this. And the division of labor that has to happen within a group, in an event, in a family scenario, anywhere, there is a division of labor, period. And that labor can be divided up however the group, the family, the team, the tribe, whatever, however they feel and they all agree that it's appropriate to be broken up. It doesn't have to fall in the lines, the traditional male and female lines, but just as a person, as a female, you're an asset to a group. Now, obviously, the more skills you have that relate to prepping, that relate to being a competent human being, the better. Now, male or female, if all you know how to do is sit and play Call of Duty and type away on a keyboard and order stuff on Amazon and with your credit card and go sit a desk job, or, not knocking desk jobs, I have a desk job. You guys know what I'm saying. If that's all you know how to do and that's all your skill sets, you may not have that much to offer a group. But if you're the kind of person that gets out into nature, goes hiking, goes camping, goes fishing, goes hunting, knows how to can, knows how to knit, knows how to sew, knows how to cook, knows how to garden, knows how to shoot, is at least familiar and competent with firearms. There are so many, you guys know there's so many skills. Welding, electricians, mechanics. There's so many skill sets that are useful to a group. So women out there, be proud of who you are, what you can offer a group, and if you're married and your husband's not on board, I'm sorry. Same with men and their woman, their wife, whatever's not on board. Whoever you're with and you live with, you're around, stuff like that, it sucks when that person's not on board. I've done a video how to get your wife on board with prepping, or how to get significant other, or how to get somebody else. I think it's how to get someone on board with prepping. Check that out. I came up with a lot of pretty decent ideas in that video, I think. Especially nowadays. That's relevant now during this whole virus thing. I think now is the time, if you're going to wake somebody up, it's one of the best times to do it. Because you can appeal to just their common sense. That may not be so common anymore, but this is a good time to try to get somebody else on board. Even if it's just friends and stuff like that. So, don't shy away from trying to find a group, male or female. Get involved. Find a group. Build team. Just jump in and go. Try to find good people to be around. Nobody headstrong. Nobody that has uncontrollable temper. Try to find people with like moral standards, like moral values, stuff like that, so you can have that groundwork. But yeah, women out there, you have a lot to offer, and a very, very, very vital part of the equation. So please, be proud of who you are, what you are, and always strive to be better, just like guys. All these videos I make about prepping, they're not about men or women. all the stuff I talk about, I can't think of a single thing that only applies to men or women, except for maybe my video on manhood. Okay, that applies to men only. But it still actually applies to women a lot also. Being a good woman, just like being a real woman, like being a real man, same thing. A lot of the same ideas, a lot of the same concepts. So be proud of yourself, do the things, prep a little every day. Fitness is key. Remember that also. Eat healthy and exercise. Move your body, become more of an asset. I love you guys, and blessings to you and yours.